Here at Morrisette Paper Company, we've been fortunate to associate with lots of world-class providers and producers of multiple products. In the Jan Sand facility supply category, Von Drehle comes to mind as one of our lead lines. Not only are they successful like we are, but they're also privately owned, locally grown, regionally based, and we find a lot of value in that. But however, they've grown to the point where they can also cover much of the U.S. The product line is broad, the quality speaks for itself. They found a great niche where the major players have left a void in the market, and Von Drehle has successfully really exploited that to their benefit and to the customer's benefit, and that's meant to be a good thing, not a bad thing. When I think of Von Drehle, I think of one of the highest growth companies in our facility supply category. Their representation is outstanding. Duke Thomas at the local level is second to none, and he knows that, and he has received awards to that effect here at Morrisette. We also believe that throughout the U.S. they have representation of that caliber. You can talk about quality and some of the obvious benefits and features of buying from any supplier, but the longer I'm in this business, it really is a very simple formula at the end of the day, and it's all about character. And that's why we really buy from Von Drehle, from representation at the street through management up the ranks. It really is, at the end of the day, all about character, and that's where Von Drehle separates themselves from the competition.
We're a fourth generation family business, and it's difficult when you buy from hundreds of different suppliers to align yourselves with people that are philosophically much aligned to you and what you think is important in the marketplace. What's been neat about Von Drehle is they're very much like us in the way they go to market and supporting the distribution, and then also supporting the end user, which basically is our customer and who we care so deeply about. I wish I could say out of the 400 and so suppliers, there's 40 or 50 of them that fit that, but quite frankly, there's probably 3 or 4, Von Drehle being one of those.
Here at Morrisette Paper Company, our business has been and is and will continue to be built on personal relationships. And I think we can all be glad that that still has value. As much as things have changed, that is still, at the end of the day, a constant. And that speaks to why we have such a connection with Von Drehle and why it's so strong today and will be stronger in the future. And that gets back to the quality of their people. I mentioned earlier character, and that's what it's all about. But Von Drehle has grown so much in stature and frankly in size that now it's really the best of both worlds, and that is you've got a great representative at the street level, but you've also got tremendous manufacturing resources to back them up. So when you put the two together, now you've got a combination that's unparalleled.
One of the neat things about what we're doing today is our approach to sustainability. The green that we all hear about is important and significant, but the sustainability part of it takes it to another level. And it's been neat for us to be able to go to schools like Davidson, Wake Forest, Duke University, Campbell University, and show them ways that they can reduce their carbon footprint through a sustainable program that is led by Von Drehle. So we've been able to go and sell our customers deeper, and the reason we're able to do that is because of Von Drehle's leadership, and that's been important and key to us. Years ago, there was a survey done by professional purchasing folks, and it was a nationwide study, and what was neat about it to me is our salespeople typically say, you gotta have the best price, you gotta get this delivered to the guy by tomorrow. There's all these objections that we have to overcome internally. Well, the purchasing agents were asked, what's the number one thing you look at in a salesperson that calls on you? And what was interesting is it wasn't price, it wasn't product, it wasn't performance, it was integrity. And integrity is something that we each control, we all have. And it's hard sometimes to align ourselves with suppliers that we feel carry the same type of integrity that we think is important to our customer base. But with Von Drehle, we think it's there, we know it's there, we work with them daily. So we know we're comfortable going into our customers with them because they mirror the integrity that we want and that our customers require.